Hello everybody, it's time for my weekly update on the market and my portfolio. It was another slightly down week for me, down 0.41% for the week. But year to date I'm up just over 23%, and that is slightly beating the S&P 500. So I have to say that I'm doing okay. I'm going to start with the good news this week because you know what the bad news is, but we'll leave that till the end. Again, Palantir having an incredible week, up 9.13% this week again, and it just doesn't seem like there's anything to stop it. It's just going to the moon, and it's great to see because things were pretty rough for me in that stock a couple of years ago, even less than that, and things have just absolutely roared ever since. So been a really good stock and keeps moving up. Nvidia had another great week. It's up 7.75% for the week, and again, it's another stock that doesn't seem to be stopping. It's had some pullbacks recently, so it's been kind of trading sideways, but it seems to be coming back to life again and on the move. So all is good with that one. The small cap stocks made a pretty significant move this week. I've got SoFi up 7.52% for the week. TNA, which is my triple leveraged ETF on the Russell Index, it's up 3.51% for the week. And the IJH is up 1.47 for the week. So things are starting to move a little bit with small caps. So we'll see where the future brings us with that. Let's go to the bad news here. I'll start with TRVN, which is a stock that I only held one share of in the end. And it got delisted this week, so I've removed it from my list, and it was only about $2.50 anyway, so, but I did lose a couple of $1,000 on that stock. So it's the second stock I've had that's basically gone bankrupt. And these things will happen, you know. You just gotta kind of take the loss and move on, you know. I've had lots of stocks, Nvidia in particular, that is, you know, I'm up, you know, close to 400% on. So, you know, you're gonna have your good ones and your bad ones, and you know, I'm okay with it. You know, just bite the bullet on it is all I can do. Tesla had a bad week. They had their big robo-taxi event last night, and it was actually pretty incredible, pretty impressive. But it didn't live up to investor expectations, and it dropped 8.78% just today, and for the week down 12.50%. So not a good week for Tesla. The problem is you know, we're looking like a couple of years down the road before the robo-taxi actually takes off, and it's not going to be good for the stock, you know, until we reach that point. So as I said before, I sold half of my shares in Tesla a couple of months ago now. So it's been a mistake so far, but you never know. Tesla can make some dramatic moves up or down, so there could be more down yet for that stock over the next little while. As far as moves go for me, I haven't made a move since September 10th, so I haven't sold or bought a stock since September 10th. I've just been kind of hanging on to what I have. And of course, we'll now get into the really bad news for the week, and that's TMF. Totally let me down again this week. It's just been a disaster. Down 4.16% again for the week. But things have taken a bit of a turn in the last couple of days. It's looking like we may have hit bottom on it, and hopefully we'll get a turnaround. As I said, we need a recession or we need interest rates to drop, preferably dramatically, for TMF to really take off. And I don't think it's that far around the corner. I believe that we are headed for recession. I think there's a lot of stats that are being fudged by, to help with the election. And, there's really, there's no telling one way or another if that's actually a case, but there's a lot of things that are pointing to that. And I think after the election is over, we could be headed for recession. I'd say maybe early part of 2025, January, February, maybe. Possibly sooner, you never know, One thing I didn't mention is Aritzia. Had a great earnings. They had their earnings report yesterday, and it was actually a very good earnings, but their guidance for the rest of the year and going into next year is not good. So today the stock fell 5.64% and down 7.54% for the week. Now I'm up majorly on that stock, so I'm not worried about it. It's one of only two Canadian stocks that I hold. CP is the other one. But it didn't have a good finish to the week with that earnings result. Hopefully things will turn around for that. I think I have, for the most part, covered things. One thing I'd like to mention is I follow a number of YouTube channels, financial YouTube channels, and I'd like to give a shout out to The Creative Investor on YouTube. That's the name of his channel, and I've found that he really tells it as it is, and I really like his content, so you might want to check it out sometime. I follow quite a number of them. Probably Meet Kevin is my biggest one that I follow, but The Creative Investor is certainly not far behind now. Quite enjoy his content. So just everybody can check out my updated portfolio, and if you like the video, click on the thumbs up, and please subscribe to my channel if you enjoy my content. Other than that, hope everybody's doing well, and I shall talk to you again next week. Thanks a lot.